Obviously, a few personnel changes. Okay, so we're on Jim, and obviously vice versa. Huge on the edge, and Tony, like last time, stay up there. Okay, so boys, all I'm going to say is a couple of things. Defensively, the key areas which we want to work on out of possession, it relies on Dan and Eugenio. Okay, you two really need to work hard to get into this bank of four. All right, because we're not seeing it enough. We're not supporting the fullbacks enough when we're out of possession, okay? So it's really important and crucial that you two get back here, you tuck in with these guys, make a real tight barrier. It's not as big as the pitch as we've played on before, so there shouldn't be as much running for you guys to get up and down, okay? It's not as wide, so to be able to tuck in and cut these little holes, okay? Make it nice and compact, and then we'll leave the two, Tony and Anthony. You can stay up as a two. So it'll be a 4-4-2.
Question.
Yeah.
Let's imagine the ball is here, and you want me to do the diagonal behind.
If you're where, sorry?
If the ball is here, Daniel is pressing. Do you want me to do the diagonal going up to behind Jorge?
Yeah. So if
like a left back would do.
What we'll do is it depends on if they're putting two players. If they're putting two players, okay, and Stephen comes in, you just go onto the edge. Okay. If their player who you're marking comes in, tuck in with him. Okay, depends on the style of player that he's going with. He might want to be the kind of player who wants to come in. If he comes in, you go in and you make this hole and this little half step tight. Okay. If they're putting two out here, which normally they do, okay, to start with Stephen. Stephen, you take your man, and if the other guy goes out, you take that. I don't want you to end up in this centre back position and Stephen out here. I'd rather have Stephen covering the more dangerous space and you covering the outer space. All right. If that happens. They might not do that, but let's just be aware. Alright?
Okay.
Any questions, Dan? You good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright. So, guys, that's in defence. The way we're going to win this game, right? Last week, we dug deep. It was a fucking ugly game. It wasn't nice. Alright? That was that side of the game. And we got the 3 points. This side of the game, we focus on showing that quality. Because we know we've got the quality. We've seen it in training. We've seen it in pre-season games. How are we going to do that? Last game, midfielders, wingers, we looked a bit scared to get on the ball, and I get that, it's the first game, we don't want to make a mistake, right? But this game, let's play with that freedom, let's get on the ball, let's be confident, let's trust each other. Defenders, wrong. When we pass into midfield, let's run it. Let's trust Francis on the ball, let's trust Jorge. Let's give him the information when we pass to him, man on, turn, right? And this will give him the confidence to be able to play, okay? Because we have that quality, and we see it in training when there's no pressure, we see it in the pre-season when there's less pressure. It's a league, it's still a game of amateur football, boys, and we're here to enjoy it. We're here to play with some freedom, some creativity. We're here to win games. And the way we'll win games is have that mentality and enjoy ourselves. Okay? Alright? Yeah?
One good question. When I come receiving the ball here from the defense, as a general option, okay, it will be not always the case, but as a general option, Anthony stay here to recover the ball from me and put it on Eugenio or on Daniel, or Anthony goes here to give an additional option so they don't give it to me but they put it up. Because sometimes it happens that we are a little bit too
the
close,
same position,
like this.
In the same space, yes.
But we did
So
it
either we play, I come and I put it to you,
and we send the wing. Yeah,
and we send the wing,
very well.
Yeah, or sometimes you can go long to give directly the pass without passing for me.
Yeah, exactly. And just let's be aware.
But if he goes long, that means that you need to be there for the second line, so that he can pass back in case he cannot shoot. So you don't run into the same area where he
but
is.
the question is, these are two options. We just do it both in...
Based on the situation. Based on the
It's
situation.
always better to involve more people than just having two guys passing.
Exactly.
Each other, you know what I mean? Because then it's just the two of us up and we still miss someone to like an option.
Okay, so yes.
But if you drop the ball to me, and it worked very well with Eugenio.
So let's do it like this.
So we can...
We stay closer.
Yeah, let's be aware, right?
Yeah, also because if you drop the ball to him, then you have time to go get the cross that he might come from.
make your space again.
You have time to...
Yeah. And but it's also like, it's like we've talked about, having that variety of if he comes here, Adri comes here, and obviously you like playing that space to lay it off. We expect these players to already be running behind. Because if you knock it, it comes over. If it's in too high, this guy's already going, the ball over the top. So let's not come in here and have both of you trying to come, right? Let's just, you know, if Tony's the guy who's going to come in there and you see Tony moving saying, yeah, he wants it, you need to make that quick decision that we're going to gamble and be gone. Same over here, 'cause if Tony gets it here, this is the ball, up here, and vice versa. If it's over here and Tony gets the ball, this is the run.
I played it blind sometimes and it even works.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta, we've got to be like clockwork then.
Make the run.
Gamble.
Yeah. Boys, the only other thing I'm going to say in offence, is one thing we need to improve is that long shooting and how we create those opportunities to take them long shots, right? So, if we're attacking this goal, right, like this, however we want to say, okay? Let's say Tony gets the ball. More times out of 10, Tony's going to be on the turn, he's going to be running, right? We need to create space for Tony to shoot. And the expectation is that players like Adri, you make those selfless runs to pull players away. And when it opens, you need to take the opportunity.
I always will.
Yeah, okay, and vice versa. If Adri comes in and gets the ball, we need to pull defenders away to make space for him to shoot. Because at times it feels like when we get the ball in this area, when people make runs, we feel like we need to make the pass.
Exactly.
We don't need to make the pass. You create the space and shoot. And if he's clearly open and the defender comes, then the pass is on.
The thing is also...
That's what we were talking in the training session when we were playing 3 versus 2.
Yeah.
Exactly the same pattern.
Yes.
We always try to, everyone tries to make the run, you know, but it would be better that we stay a bit more patient and we can pass the ball like this, you know. But normally when I have the ball or someone, we all make the run and this is not working out. This is...
And let's encourage
You
each
run
other to
nowhere.
shoot.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Then
instead
nowhere.
of asking for a pass,
But
shout, shoot.
we can be more patient and just request the ball here, pass it here. We have so much time to pass the ball without hesitating, and
Well,
if we all make the run at the same time, like it's senseless.
But let's be,
And if we lose the ball there, then
Yeah,
there's no
then
place to
it's-
defend.
but let's be
Exactly.
wary though. If we do have those patient moments, which is great to control the game, we can't be static and standing.
Exactly.
Okay, we always need to be moving and creating options, because when you think, oh, let's be patient, what people think is, let's just stay where we are and receive the pass. You've got to be moving still just as much as if you're trying to go on the counter
The
attack.
guy with the ball needs to move the least. The guys without the ball need to move and cross and whatever.
Yeah.
The guy with the ball going to.
It's all fucked up these, but anyway, so
We got 10 minutes, by the way.
yeah, final word, boys. Listen, right? This team, they're notoriously a bit of a bogey team for us. It's never an easy game. Even when in the past we've played and dominated this team, we've come away with a loss or a draw. Okay, notoriously it's going to be tough. We need to dig deep, we need to play with confidence, right? Not lose our heads and keep high, because there's 3 points on the line today. We had a great start last. Let's have that fucking crisp quality and put them to bed, alright?
Let's warm up quickly.